and knowledge that we really need to dig into. And the same goes for international trained nurses, other professionals in the health sciences field that are out there. You need to make good use of them and give them an opportunity to also grow into their field. Because honestly, we're in this together here, right? So we really need to use all the resources we have and move forward together. I think that's the opportunities. And I think it's very encouraging to see that also the administrative bodies, that the regulatory bodies are actually on par with that and that they're trying to integrate that. I think that gives me great hope in terms of how we will be tackling things in the future, because that is a resource that is going to stay with us. We kind of need to think about ways to integrating them into Canadian healthcare. So that is something that we really need to start planning for. And I think there's potential ways of doing that. I mean, there is access to some of the programs that are out there, the training programs. There's the residencies that they potentially can take. It's just opening up to more international graduates and to coming up with clear roles and responsibilities in terms of how this is done and what kind of training is needed. So I think in the future, we have the opportunity to really think about that. And as an international trained nurse, I think, you know, I'm kind of this too. So I would also welcome some discussion about how that can be done. And yes, it could be training programs, but perhaps they need to look different from the pathways we're doing right now, with having to go back to school for 2 years, doing this full time, paying really huge tuition fees for doing that. So I think we have to think about this very carefully and come up with solutions that are also helping Canada, because I think, you know, we're in this together and we kind of need to think about the future.